Hey, there we go. It will disappear as I change this, though. This is for last. That's in caps. I mean, I know it has snowed in April before. Things, not words. Come on, Twitter, get it right. PC. Because it snowed in April. It was quite a few years ago now, but a lot of where I work sort of came to a skittering halt because like people couldn't get out of the business park and stuff. But yeah, May. I mean, and it's pretty much mid-May now as well, isn't it? So that's quite strange. Sorry, I need to change this as well. By the time I've done this, of course, it will be time to finish. We finished the squares. Drop that down, change that, change that, change that. 4 last things. Not lost, last. Update. Right, okay. We've updated that. That should sort itself out now. That's on there, that's on there. I will just sneak into my commands thing and turn that one off because it's now not relevant. Okay, we've got 15 minutes. Or thereabouts. I mean, obviously I'm not tied to any particular time this time. We will start again because I know not everybody saw the start of this last time, and it was quite amusing. So we'll start again from a new game. I mean, we didn't do anything other than watch the start, really. So birds, deers, weird animals, a porcupine, an elephant, a unicorn, a giraffe of some sort, whatever this thing is in the middle. And it's Adam and Eve. All you need to do is avoid the forbidden fruit. Don't listen to him. Eat the apples. This music be loud. Don't you dare eat those apples. You're gonna eat one eventually. You might as well get on with it. You must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Even the creepy serpent child thinks you should eat one. That is a creepy serpent child. Why is it a serpent and a child? If you eat those apples, you will feel the wrath of God. That's me. We all know you're going to eat the apples. They look gross anyway, right? They look really nice. If you eat the apples, I'll show you what's under my fig leaf. I command thee, don't eat thine apples. Stop pretending you have options here. That fruit is forbidden. The only way to stop this inane music is to eat the flipping apples. I do believe I can actually interact with the stuff now. They would just talk forever otherwise. Please don't eat the apple. Creepy serpent child. Let's look at the creepy serpent child. This creepy serpent child seems pretty keen on feeding me these apples. Okay. Can we look at this? Can't walk over here, unfortunately. The apples are poisonous. Eve. Let's look at Eve. That's Eve. Her face and hands are sticky with dried in apple juice and she smells fantastic. Violence is not the answer. I mean, if I talk to Eve, she's just gonna... I will smack the crap out of you if you touch those apples. I think I'm going to eat one of the forbidden fruits. I don't think I'm going to eat any of the forbidden fruits. Never mind. I mean, what does she say if I say I'm not going to? I don't think I'm going to eat any of the forbidden fruits. You're missing out on a treat. Okay. Anything else we can look at? Let's look at God. That's our Lord God Almighty, the eternal, omnipotent creator of everything. He's slightly less awe-inspiring and majestic than I'd anticipated. I wanted to walk over here. Strange creatures. I mean, they are kind of strange. These are some strange looking creatures. That bill-faced fishman seems to be reading a tiny copy of Bloodsport by Robert F. Jones. Here he is, just sitting in the pond, reading a book. This unicorn fish thing is also there, doing something. Fine, we'll eat the apples. I only made one rule. Jeez, will you eat the apples already? Yeah, okay. Good God, with his skirts. This guy looks familiar because he was in the last game, which is actually the last game, not the first game. Here are the cardinals, literally, that we had to bribe in the other game. Help, please help. I have sinned, I've done the most terrible things. I must give confession for my vile deeds immediately. What sins have you committed, old man? All of them. Wonderful. Terrific. All 7. Marvellous. And in which of the parish boroughs were your sins committed? Mainly Nuremberg and Lübeck. But I've committed lust in almost every harbour town south of Oslo. Ah. Oh dear. Oh dear. I see. I'm afraid Nuremberg and Lübeck just don't fall within our jurisdiction. We can't take confessions for sins committed in another parish. Why on earth not? Surely lust is lust, wherever it's committed. Yes, we are capable of forgiving you, but it's against the rules. As you can see from the queue, this is a very busy church. We have to stick to the rules. So what am I to do? We could tell him about the loophole. No, we can't tell him about the loophole. What's the loophole? Oh, well, yes. As we mentioned, we can absolve you of any sin, but we can't let you confess sins committed outside the parish borders. If, however, you were to commit each sin again, within the parish borders, we could absolve you of everything. You can't possibly expect me to commit every vile deed again? No. Not every deed. Every sin. A confession of lust covers all lustful acts. Commit each of the 7 sins in this parish and your absolution will be absolute. Okay, I think I can manage that. Off you pop. Happy sinning! There's a spinning head as my Here's our inventory, here's our to-do list. Try not to murder anyone, sorry Neil, don't freak out. Okie dokes. Angelic organists. 2 beautiful organists performing a slightly clunky rendition of Louis-Nicolas Clorambeau's Suite de Deuxième Temps. I'm not freaking out. Good. Bishops? I can't tell a priest from a prior. But judging by their height and their fancy sceptres, I'd say these guys are pretty important. Huh. What are you doing up there? Innocent looking young lady. What are you seeking forgiveness for? Wrath. I slit my father's throat for using a rude word. What was the word? I shan't repeat it. Okay. Harmless simpleton. What are you seeking forgiveness for? Gluttony! Yum yum yum. Fair enough. Dapper young knight. Pride. I committed the great and valorous deed of murdering 1,000 innocent men in a single battle. Which was great, of course. But then I made the mistake of bragging about it in a brothel the following evening. They ratted me in to the local clergyman before I'd even unbuckled my codpiece. Dang. I mean, this person is clearly Henry VIII, right? Greed. As you can see, I enjoy the finer things in life. And lots of them. Are they telling me how to do the 7 things I need to do? I just realised. She is a virtuous angel. She is here only to support my quest for absolution. I fornicated with the stable boy. Lust. Jesus. Okay, middle class family. My wife is guilty of sloth. She spends her days in bed reading romantic novellas, eating the food I earn for our family. She refused even to trouble her legs in making way to this church. And you? I have committed envy by wishing I too could afford such a lifestyle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's all 7 of them. Free confessions, cheese and wine, comforting falsehoods. Sounds lovely. Here's the poet that we murdered in the other game. Hello. Hi. What are you writing about? I'm writing a poem about the awe-inspiring beauty of God's green earth. You write a poem for me. I don't take commissions. I write because my soul requires it of me. I need to write as other men need to eat, and I write only of the things that inspire me to do so. If you show me something that inspires me to write a poem, then I will write a poem. For your coins, I will do no such thing. Okay, so what inspires you? God's most beautiful creations, especially the pretty ladies. My finest works are poems about love. Okay, so you need a pretty lady. Travel safely, friend. Okay. This guy, old man with pig. Hello. I have no wish to talk to you, boy. Fair enough. Okay. Moving on. Floating egg musicians. I mean, that is what they are. It's a bunch of yokels having a sing-song in a floating egg. Well, I mean, we might be able to. We just haven't got that far yet. Yeah, if I do the thing that makes the other one pull the sword out, he does a backflip, so make of that what you will. Creepy weirdos. Let's talk to the creepy weirdos. I mean, they are creepy. Hello. Hi. Who are you guys? We are the obligatory Kickstarter backers. Oh my god, they are. They've got like normal, like I say normal, you know, like modern day faces. The guy having his brains poked out has got glasses on. What's Kickstarter? It's a crowdfunding platform used by God to help fund the creation of this world. Pretty sure that's blasphemy. What are you doing here? We're just chilling, doing fun operations, ruining the artistic integrity of the game. This is getting dangerously meta. I'm out of here. Wait, can I get a speaking part too? What a bunch of shameless attention seekers. Hi dudes here, hello. What the heck is going on here? That is a really good question. This is a game called Four Last Things. We are the little guy in the blue jacket and the pink trousers. And we have been tasked to commit the 7 deadly sins within this parish neighbourhood so we can go into church and be absolved of those sins. Because games! How are you? How has your Sunday and your weekend treated you? A modern life simulator? Essentially, yes. We've got a to-do list and everything. Hello there, fine fellow. Yeah, all the bits and pieces of it. I don't know if you saw the Procession to Calvary when I streamed that a couple of weeks back. It's the same, made by the same guy. This is the first game. So everything is lifted from actual real art and like sort of mishmash together to make. Saw a deer earlier. Wow, are the animals coming down into the town? Like the goats that we had near here. What are you chaps doing down there? We have eaten our fill and drank our wineskins dry, and now we are simply resting, friend. Don't you have work to do? We are all landowners, not workers of the land. Our time is spent mainly in leisure. Can I join you? Between us, we own many acres of land, but none of us hold claim to that spot by the tree. Awesome. I have laid down. This is nice. This one was in an enclosed space, but only the second time I've seen it despite walking past it often. Maybe. Oh, maybe then. Getting braver. I did notice we were sitting in the garden yesterday, and obviously there's like a lot less traffic around and stuff. But we could hear a lot more distinctly different birds than we usually can. What's happening here? What's happening here? Oh my god, we've committed the sin of sloth! That's amazing! And yes, I mean, stop, stretch, hydrate is what they should have done. That's awesome! I was not expecting to have done one so quickly. Why can I not click anywhere? Well, achievement unlocked, sloth. I mean, we've done that. That's a thing that we've done. Empty jug. Can I take the empty jug? Yes, I can. Was there a... There wasn't a button that shows everything you can click on. That still surprised me. For some reason. I wonder if maybe we can't travel as much, so we have to do everything literally in this town. Perhaps it's a smaller game. It's that guy! He's got a Kickstarter face, I'm sure of it. Pretty sure of it. Statue of a merry peasant. I mean, is that him? Is this guy? This guy? Splendid! Good to know. Strange musicians. I mean, this guy is like some sort of lizard. Some strange-looking horn players tooting out a fairly sombre rendition of Giovanni Cavaccio's Canzone la Foresta. Toot, 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 toot. Basically. This guy. You go, girl! He's living his best life right there. This guy! In the second game, he's like that. He's called that guy, and that just, for some reason, really cracks me up. I don't know why. Oh, hang on. That says peep here. There's a window here. What can we do? What can we see? Oh, wow. Beautiful woman reclining on a bed of plump white pillows. She's stunning. She's magnificent. Quote at toot 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 toot. She's surprisingly clean. Can we talk to her? Hello there, young lady. Oh shit, get out of here, you dirty dog. Surely that was a sin. Surely that was like something. I don't know. I don't know what it might have been. Feels like we've got to come back there and do something else. But I don't know what. Let's talk to these chaps. They're engrossed in their own conversations. Bunch of rowdy peasants enjoying some food and wine and chatter. Man with pipe. Hello. What do you want? Are you smoking or eating porridge through a straw? Great question. Smoking. Can I have a puff? Get your own, you dang cadger. Smoking is bad for your health. So is wise-mouthing strangers. Okay, cool. Bye. Bye. Got a jug. Got a jug before. Ooh, chisel and mallet, I'll have them. Yoink! Mine. Can I do something to the statue? These tools are blunt. Oh, okay. So we need to find a stone to sharpen them. Maybe. Slightly old-looking vegetables. That's a lot of slightly old-looking produce. Hey, you can't just pilfer my bit like that. Wow, piss off, wench. I'll take what I want. I'm terribly sorry. I'm starving and penniless. I have no choice. Fine by me. It's all half-fusty anyway. I mean, let's go for the pity vote. I have no choice. Okay, you can have some just this once. Oh, thanks. That was a good decision, I guess. I don't think we can choose to like look at something and have him describe it. That's a different direction. Option 1 was I told you I can't be nasty to people. Look at this guy, he's really going for it. Sinister looking lootist. I mean, they're not wrong. Wow, this guy has a bigger schnoz than me. He has a face like half-consumed vole carrion, but he plays that lute like an angel. Dingle dangle dang dingle dangle. Dingle 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 dangle. Dingle dangle. Dingle 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 dangle. I mean, that is a fairly accurate summation of what he's doing. Woohoo! I do a backflip in your honour, sir. So there's a window here as well. That's a door we can go in. Ooh, a blacksmith with a thing that we can sharpen our chisel with. Dangle your dingles, apparently so. Hello, hello. Backflip hype. He's pretty good at the old backflips, isn't he? He's quite impressive. With a backpack on as well. Who are you then? I'm the blacksmith. I make metal into different shapes for a living. How is the blacksmithing business? This is a tough time for a true artisan like me. I'm capable of forging the finest suits of armour and the sharpest swords. But this area is enjoying a rare period of sustained peace. All anyone wants around here are ale flagons and piss pots. So I can waste my time forging beautiful works of art that nobody will buy. Or waste my talents making tat for the local drunkards. And only the latter option pays. Oh, boo-hoo. At least you have a job. Sorry. I don't often get a chance to vent. How much metal could a blacksmith smith if a blacksmith could smith metal? You're thinking of woodchucks. Anyone creepy weird? I mean, this sinister guy playing a lute on the right is quite sinister. Who is this? Link X Ness is flying in with a party of 5. A new name, a new challenger appears, except there's no challenge, so that's a weird way to describe you. Thank you for the raid, Link X Ness. I'll just let you get past any adverts and stuff that might be happening right now. You love this game! Oh, thank you so much for coming by. Lovely to see you. Were you streaming this, or were you streaming something else? I love this game too. We have only just started Four Last Things, but we have streamed Procession to Calvary all the way through, so a couple of streams. Yeah, so then I discovered that this game preceded that game, so we're kind of playing them the wrong way around. But, I mean, it looks like it stands by itself as well. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello and welcome. My name is TC, obviously, as you probably guessed. And yes, I do love games. That's me. I like to showcase a different kind of, usually an indie game on every Sunday evening. So we just finished tonight a game called Lost Words, which is a sort of puzzle platformer, very watercolory, very artistic, full of feels. Look at my massive key. And then we finished it earlier than I expected, so I had a bit of time to kill, so we thought we'd start this one. What's the guy doing on the roof window? I mean, what is anybody doing in this kind of thing? What is anybody doing this? Can I sharpen my chisel on here? No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to pick up the chisel and see if you will chisel this for me. Can you sharpen my chisel, please, good man? Well, I mean, it looks like he's hanging out of the window. His butt is hanging out of the window and he's playing cards. Somehow still, they're having a fight in there. They're like pushing each other's faces like that. I genuinely don't know. The whole town is like gone mad. I don't usually work for free. In fact, it's kind of disrespectful for you to even ask. What if I do a sexy dance for you? Maybe? I mean, I could do a backflip. That's pretty sexy, right? Then at least we'll both be degrading ourselves. Oh my god. Even he thought it was funny. Okay, this is getting too weird. Pass me the chisel. Who'd have thought that doing the sexy dance option would work? I just pressed it to see what would happen, thinking it wouldn't work. Thanks. Cool. I mean, okay, now that we have a chisel, I mean, we may as well go back and attempt to chisel something off the statue, just to see what happens. Go past that guy. Sorry, this guy, who's not yet that guy. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm already erring to... I mean, I'll turn it to you guys. Like, so what would you like me to... Would you like me to use the chisel and mallet to craft a statue of Leda and the Swan, which is a famous statue, a statue of myself, statue of an expression of my inner turmoil, or a crude copper phallus? I mean, Neil is straight in with phallus, which is, you know, a sentence that I'm sure is said all the time. Myself does seem like the sin of pride. You are correct there. That does seem like the obvious choice in terms of achieving the wheel of sin, if such a thing exists. I kind of want to see what he does if we choose the phallus, just because I am that childish. I can't even click out of it now. We have to choose one. Maybe he'll just say that he doesn't want to, or he doesn't think it's appropriate. I'm gonna click it just to see what happens. I'm pretty sure that's bronze. Alas, also no. Well, fine, whatever. Didn't want to do it anyway. You're stupid. I'm just gonna see what he says now about each of them. Wow, tumultuous. Indeed. I mean, a lot's an achievement. Master Sculptor. A statue of a large owl atop two dancing men encased in obscure plant matter. As he just said. Why not? Can I do it again? Maybe I can do it again. You can change it. Statue of a humble peasant. See what he does if we ask for later in this one. Beautiful. Radiant. Radiant, sir. Radiant. I mean, it's lovely. But it's not going to get us to achieve the sin, is it? So, there's no doubt I deserve a statue for my work in the field of indolence and neglect. But I have no idea what I look like. The establishments I frequent don't tend to boast many reflective surfaces. I'm going to need to make if I'm going to make a statue of myself, I'll need some reference material. Well, damn, it's not as easy as we thought. Okay. So, best head back round here and continue exploring, I guess. Diddly diddly dee. So there's a window here. Wow. Check out the dancing baby, though. They're having quite the whale of a time. And yet it feels like something very dark and foreboding is going on here. Creepy lawyer. Can't reach him from here. I mean, that's true. Two dogs fighting. But these are all one giant merrymakers. I mean, yeah, that's just... My only point of reference for this image is the dancing baby in the whimsical late 90s TV comedy Ally McBeal. I mean, if that's not a throwback to... I forget which stream of Jay's it was the other day when you misspoke Ally and said Ali and it talks about Ally McBeal and Dancing Baby. It's like, boom! There it is. But this is a respectable game. I only do Renaissance art, Monkey Island and obscure literature references. I have nothing to say about this baby. Well, that's fine. They're engrossed in their revelries. Will they talk to me? They will not. They've got a shiny plate here. Maybe I could see myself in that, but except I can't. Can I throw vegetables at them? No. I didn't watch it. I saw episodes of it, but I didn't, like, watch it. Like, properly, you know, like from start to finish, but I'm sort of, yeah, vaguely aware of it. I found her a bit annoying, if I'm honest. So there's a lot more we can do here. At this time, anyway. There's a door here, let's go in here. Oh! Are we in the room? Oh, we're here! I didn't even see him. Right, okay, so can I talk to you now? What's all this then? These lucky people have just inherited a large sum of money after the death of a relative to whom none of them had a particularly strong emotional connection. How lovely. I'm filling out the paperwork for them. For a small fee, of course. We're going to be flippin' rich. Yes, we're planning to extort the crap out of them. They have no idea just how much they've inherited. These people don't know how many coppers make a silver, never mind the worth of 1,000 hectares of barley field. With some careful manipulation of the figures, I should be able to pocket at least 3/4 of their fortune. Mahaha, twirls moustache nefariously. Isn't this a bit dishonest, or can I help? Can I help? You can, actually. I'm having trouble locating a copy of this town's official treachery, deceit and extortion regulation. Without them, I'm only sanctioned to act fraudulently and or fallaciously, which will be much less profitable in this instance. If you can find me a copy, I will give you a cut of our ill-gotten gains. Huh. I mean, like, where? The clerk's office next door should be able to give you a copy, but they seem extremely reluctant to offer any help. Can you give me some legal advice? What do you need to know? I don't know, what do I need to know? Ooh, can a church forgive someone of sins committed out with that church's parish? See you later. No worries. See you in a bit. Thank you for coming by. I don't know how much longer I'll be on for because I'm supposed to have finished at 9 really. But if I murder a child in the forest but there's no one around to hear it, is it still a crime? Yes. Can photographic images of public domain artworks earn you copyright? Let's see what he says. That's a more complicated issue than you might imagine. Oh, okay. I mean, we may as well go through all of them. Yes. Okay. Fair enough. Can a church forgive someone of sins committed out with that church's parish? That's not a legal issue, I'm afraid. That is an ecumenical matter. Isn't this all a bit dishonest? Pikachu, thank you for the follow. So what were you streaming tonight? Tell us about your stream if you wish to do so. Guess I'll stay. Do I have a problem with that? No or yes, actually I do. Let me think. We're trying to commit sin, so I probably should say no. Guess? Oh, Rayman Origins, finally. Nice. I am terrible at platformy games like Rayman. I mean, I really like them, and I like the colours and the you know, all the and like the depth and and stuff. I'm just not good at jumping. Just not good at jumping. You're off to the beach with Toko. Have fun. I don't know what the button is to remove the dialogue box, but there probably will be one. Okay, I'll leave you to it then. And yes, sorry, Neil. Yes. Thank you very much for that. That's very kind of you. If you want, I mean, if you're there and they happen to know, I mean, I guess it might. Yes, it is. I don't. It might be something they don't know. If it's through Stadia, I don't know. Like, what button would I press if it was just a normal PC version of it, a normal kind of thing? I guess would be the question. Right, so we've saved progress, so let's leave here. Ah, Retroside, I think was the username. Oh, look how sad they are. There is a lot going on here. Okay, suspicious looking gentleman. Casually loitering by the door. What you doing? What is this place? This is the Chief Clerk's office. I like the flute music. All the town's administrative paperwork is looked after here. Who are you? I'm a disreputable looking corner loiterer. I mean, it's true. You don't look that disreputable to me. Well, technically I'm employed by the Chief Clerk, but not in an official capacity. Can you help me find a document? I can't. Oh, what? I can, but you'll have to answer my riddle first. Why do you ask people to answer a riddle? We prioritise intelligent inquiries. The riddle weeds out the imbeciles. Okay, go on then. Here it is. I am the one who gave you life, but not your father and not his wife. My powers are great, but are not godly. I made your head, but not your body. What? Who am I? God, there's so many choices! Look at all the choices, they're all just different names. Well, it's not godly, so it can't be God. Why am I bad at riddles? I mean, my grandparents technically would be true, because without my grandparents I wouldn't be here. Maybe? Not the correct answer. Okay, well, I mean, I'm going to just keep asking until I get it right. So. I made your head but not your body. What? No. And it can't be Jesus, can it? Can it? But all these names just like don't make any sense on their own. Unless we just literally go through them all. I guess we do. Let's start from the top. I mean, the music is quite pleasant, so it's not like we're in the screaming place in the Calvaries. Nope. Oh god, I know who it is, obviously. It's Joe, isn't it? Because he made the game. Joe Shakespeare. Joe Richardson. What? What do you mean it's not the correct answer? It's gonna be it's gonna be who drew the head. I don't know. How are we meant to know that? How are we meant to know that? I genuinely don't know how to find that out. I don't know enough about art to know. It's who drew the head, and I don't know enough about art to know who drew it. Painted it, rather. I hadn't realised, although I probably should have, that it's a head stuck on a body and not one character. Does anybody know the artist who created this head? Why is it funny? I mean, I don't know. It depends how you define funny. If it makes you feel a bit funny. I mean, I know that as a name, but I don't know. How are we gonna find this out? How are we? Is there a reference picture of him somewhere? Not looking forward to that bullshit later on. Later on when? Later on where? What do you mean? Do you mean in June? Are you anticipating that I'm going to do a Teo focused section? You would be right, my friend. You're not. I wouldn't repeat it. Please don't disturb the clocks while they're working. Okay, some sort of magician? No, okay, so we can't disturb anybody till we answer the bloody riddle. Toot toot tootly tootly toot toot tootly tootly toot. Oh, because you're playing it. Okay, of course. My mistake. I forgot that you had it. Head clerk, can I talk to you? No. Rage! Mild rage quit. A Bandcamp link for the Lost Words soundtrack. Oh, amazing! Yeah, yeah. Share it. I mean, if you can tweet it, I guess we can all grab it. I also found today that the Heaven's Vault soundtrack, not to bang on about Heaven's Vault, but I will continue to do so because it has made that much of an impact on me. The soundtrack for it is on Spotify and Amazon, which is cool because it's very, very nice. I don't think we're going to be able to progress without finding out who drew that head, and I don't know. I have kind of gone 25 minutes longer than I normally would have, so I believe you can post links, yes. What are the names? The names are... There's quite a few. Yeah, okay, yep. Okay, so we've got Piero, Joe, which I think we've established properly isn't the right one, Mary, Hieronymus, Peter with an I, Jacob, William, Katerina and Oscar with a K. Thank you for that, Neil. What I shall do is oh no, I can't open it on my chat because it's already gone past. Could you paste it again and I will press it on my phone so it opens it so I've got it for later. I'm hoping that Cowhome is perhaps referring to Ms. Cowhome for her artistic knowledge. Thank you very much. She might know the answer to this. Who is this guy with the big nose? Can I open this in browser? Yes. There we go. It's open in my little phone Chrome thing now. Awesome! And I need to know which first name before I can press a surname. I don't know whether it gives me different surnames for each first name. Let's find out. I'll press Oscar. Hey, I pressed Oscar. Oscar. Ah, pressing Oscar doesn't seem to let you proceed for some reason. So we've got Bosch, Van Hemison, Van Eyck, Van der Heyden, Shakespeare, De Cosimo, Bruegel, Rabelais, Richardson, which was Joe, Van Utrecht, and Tierline. Wow, we are like proper learning here. This is more learning than I was prepared. Oh, crikey. Everybody pauses while Cowhome consults the artistic oracle. F1 or P? P for the menu? What? Question from Mark. You can't use escape on Stadia as it's reserved for... Yes. Peter Paul... Oh, maybe it was. Maybe. That was not apparent though, was it? I mean, we could have... I could have literally have pressed every button on the keyboard and probably not pressed P. But, yeah. Oh, how's it going, Cowhome? I can imagine you like frantically flipping through like encyclopedias of art or something. I'm guessing maybe there's like a picture of him somewhere in the town or something, and like we can see it from that. What did you would think to? Well, I would have thought it's usually escape. Obviously, escape though is Stadia's mechanism for getting out of the thing that you're launched into, so it doesn't work for that. But yeah. But F1 or P, I guess if we just remember that, that's I guess the best we can do. just gonna... You're not getting anywhere. Right, okay. I think possibly then what we might do is call it there. And just... I found a person who's streaming Calvary. So I just want to check out that they're like... a decent, nice seeming person. I mean, they've chosen to stream Calvary, so I'm guessing they probably are. Let's just... You know what I will do, actually? If I take that out of there, pull that in there, I'll be able to hear properly. It sounds like they might be from the northeast of England. Accent sounds familiar. So yeah, I think what we'll do is do a raid to there and carry on the Joe Richardson hype, as it were. Not the North, I know, right? The North remembers. Let's just type the name in rightly. Okay, so I've typed the name in. We'll be over there in a minute or so. So that's it for tonight. We've been on for half an hour longer than I should have been. Google image search is not working either. Damn you, Google! Oh, they've just got to the massive key bit. Amazing. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed. I know a lot of you enjoyed seeing the end of Lost Words. A little bit disappointed that the choices weren't as interactive as they could have been. But, you know, I guess they've made the game. It's still beautiful. It's still very, very heartfelt. I'm still very glad that we've played it and stuff. So that was all good and fun. And it's been nice to see the start of this. I've already laughed, I think, a lot more than than I anticipated. This is so, things like this guy just really make me laugh. I don't know why. So that's been cool. Yeah, thank you for everything. Thank you, Link. I'm going to call you Link because that's the first bit of your name. For following and for the raid. That was pretty awesome. We're going to take you, whoever came in with you, if they are still with us, over to another Joe Richardson fan by the looks of things, who goes by the name of Smebity. Smebity has just got to the town with the person on the donkey, if you remember that part. So they're just about to try and get past the guys going, look at my massive key! Which is awesome, and possibly my favourite part. I don't know what I'm going to be doing on Tuesday. I still haven't really decided. We probably maybe need to start thinking about that, given that it's Sunday today. But yeah, we'll talk about that another time. Till then, I shall say thank you again. I shall wave goodbye and see you in Smebity's chat maybe. Let's go and show them some love. Bye for now.